Is this the most elaborate work of the century? Hello and welcome to FTTR. I am Ewan McQuaid and I don't get to do breaking news that much. This is new, but today I'm talking about big old blonde boy Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes leaving AEW, which that's fine. No, that's not fine. That's weird. That's a bit strange. That is one of the biggest pieces of news that we have had in a long time. Now, why is this so, ground shaking and earth swelling? I don't know what that means. It's because he's an EVP. Not only is he an EVP, an executive vice president of the company, he is actively involved in storylines at the moment. Brandi Rhodes, I think 2 weeks ago, was being confronted by Dan Lambert, and that was, setting up a match with Paige Van Sant. Cody was on his sort of soul-searching journey for the TNT Championship, and now they're both gone. And this came out via tweets. A tweet from Brandi, a tweet from Cody, and a tweet from Tony Khan about their departure and how much they helped cultivate AEW into what it is today. Now, the reason I think this is so, just bizarre is because AEW was primarily started by Cody Rhodes. It was the bet with Dave Meltzer that started the All-In pay-per-view and got that machine rolling. That sort of revolution in professional wrestling was because of Cody. And yeah, to see him move on from here and it be reported that he might be going back to WWE, reported by Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful. Oh my God, why? Just why? Okay? Because Cody has been one of the most outspoken people in regards to his time with the company, with WWE. He even made a jab about 4 weeks ago about the name Gunther, which is still a terrible name. He is actively against them, so I don't understand what they could be offering him to make him go back. Now, it has been speculated that, all of Triple H's guys are gone. Cody had issues with Triple H, hence all the sort of jabs that he was throwing, the sledgehammer that thrown, all of that. But even still, is Cody going to be WWE champion? Can you picture Cody Rhodes in the same ring with Roman Reigns? I don't think they'll see him that way. I feel like they'll see him as Shinsuke Nakamura, as Sami Zayn, a Damian Priest. They'll be that level. I don't see him being sort of the mainstream draw that maybe Cody might think he is in the eyes of WWE. Now, I am a big Cody defender. I love Cody Rhodes. I have loved him ever since he started AEW. His match with Dustin is incredible. His feud with Jericho was amazing. His feud with MJF was amazing. That was what really got me hooked into the company. So I love Cody, but I don't think him going back, even if he is paired up with Brandi, would be the best decision, because we've seen married couples on the main roster. Look at Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Exactly. There's just sort of no way I can picture this happening. And to be honest, elaborate theory here. So they've released all these statements, and I think this could possibly be the most sort of elaborate work of the last 10 years. Because what is coming up? Revolution. The Face of the Revolution ladder match. And what do you always have in one of these ladder matches? You have a joker. You have an unknown entrant who can enter into the match as a surprise. We've seen Leo Rush. We've seen Matt Sydal. We've seen Brian Cage. Is there a possibility that this is just to take Cody off TV so that you can have a sort of monster pop when he returns for that ladder match? Maybe. That's the way my sort of mind is leading for some reason. I just can't fathom Cody wanting to go back to WWE. I really can't. I can't see what would be waiting for him on the other side. Maybe if he had some sort of involvement with NXT, maybe there's some sort of deal there that maybe he wants to, carry on at the Performance Centre like Dusty was doing. That's sort of another angle that I can see him going. Maybe Brandi just wants to sort of test the waters a bit in the company. I just hit my microphone. Apologies. It's just... I don't know what to say on this. It's an incredibly surreal situation, and will they address it on Dynamite? That's the other question. If there's just no word of this whatsoever, I would say it's real. If they sort of bring it up, I'd be more inclined to believe it's a work and Cody's going to be coming back at some point. It is one of the most interesting stories of the last 5 years, is Cody leaving this promotion that he built from the ground up with his buddies, the Elite, and then leaving. There's so much backstory that I want to know about. I mean, fucking about 3 months ago, there were stories that he had lots of heat. Has that got anything to do with it? Has Rhodes to the Top got anything to do with it? Has the Go Big Show got anything to do with it? It's mental. It is absolutely mental. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'll try and reply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.